You're over 60, and something feels different. The mornings are quieter, no signal. No spark. Your energy fades faster. Your strength slips away. And you wonder, is this just aging? Or is my testosterone quietly disappearing? The truth is, low testosterone often starts with silent signs most men ignore. But if you catch them early, you can protect your health, your confidence, and even your intimacy. Stay with me because in the next few minutes, I'll reveal 7 silent signs every man over 60 must recognize, and what you can do to fight back naturally. When testosterone begins to decline after 60, the body often whispers before it shouts. The first whisper is fatigue. Men tell me, "Doc, I wake up tired, even after 8 hours of sleep." They notice that climbing the stairs feels heavier than it used to, that carrying groceries leaves them catching their breath. Energy isn't just physical, it's the foundation of confidence. When that fades, everything else feels harder. The second silent sign is muscle loss. Testosterone is the hormone that fuels lean muscle. Without enough of it, men begin to see their arms and legs shrink while their waistline expands. Shirts that once felt snug across the chest now hang loosely, while pants tighten around the belly. This isn't just cosmetic, losing muscle weakens bones, slows metabolism, and raises the risk of falls. And then there's bone health. Many men don't realize that low testosterone accelerates osteoporosis, making bones fragile. A simple slip on the driveway can turn into a fracture, stealing independence. One of my patients, age 62, thought his hip fracture was just bad luck. But his bone scan told a different story. His testosterone was so low that his skeleton had quietly weakened for years. But the scariest part? Most men chalk these changes up to just getting older, when in reality, it's testosterone quietly slipping away. And this matters because when testosterone declines, so does the body's ability to repair itself. Muscles recover slower after exercise. Injuries take longer to heal. Even skin loses elasticity, leading to sagging and wrinkles that seem to appear overnight. These are not random, they're the body's silent cry for hormonal balance. I'm Dr. Evelyn Hart, a board-certified urologist with over 25 years of experience, helping men restore their health, their confidence, and yes, their testosterone without rushing to prescriptions. Over the years, I've seen thousands of men in their 60s walk into my office believing their best days were behind them. And I've seen just as many walk out realizing they had far more control than they thought. That's why I want you to hear these next signs clearly, because recognizing them could change the course of your health. Low testosterone doesn't just live in the body, it quietly reshapes the mind. One of the earliest and most overlooked signs is irritability. A man who was once calm and steady finds himself snapping at his wife, impatient with his grandchildren, or frustrated by small things. Friends might joke, "You've gotten cranky with age." But in truth, hormones play a big role in mood regulation. Then comes the fog. Many men describe it as I walk into a room and forget why I'm there. Concentration slips, memory weakens, and tasks that once came naturally feel like a struggle. Even more troubling, low testosterone can trigger feelings of depression. Men lose interest in hobbies, feel less motivated to socialize, and carry a quiet heaviness. This isn't weakness, it's biology. Testosterone helps regulate neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. Without it, the brain literally loses some of its spark. And here's what most men never connect. That low testosterone in the mind often shows up before it shows in the body. I once treated a patient, 64 years old, who told me he thought he was losing his mind. He worried about dementia. After testing, we discovered his testosterone was less than half of what it should be. Within months of improving his levels naturally, his memory sharpened, his mood lifted, and his wife told me, "I feel like I got my husband back." Another case I remember vividly was Mr. Johnson, 68. He had been a successful engineer, sharp and precise, but he confessed that lately, he couldn't focus on a simple crossword puzzle. He forgot names, misplaced his keys, and felt constantly drained. His family thought he was showing early Alzheimer's, but tests showed his testosterone had dropped significantly. Once addressed, his clarity returned, and his daughter laughed, saying, "Dad's beating me at chess again." This is why mental signs are just as critical as physical ones. They show us the invisible cost of low testosterone, the erosion of joy, memory, and connection. Now we come to the signs no man wants to talk about, but every man feels. The most obvious is loss of desire. A man who once looked at his wife with warmth and attraction now finds himself indifferent. This isn't about love, it's about biology. Testosterone is the spark of intimacy. Without it, the fire dims. Another powerful signal is the loss of morning erections, what many call morning wood. For decades, it was there without fail. And then, one morning, nothing. Another morning, nothing. Soon, weeks pass. This is more than just intimacy. Morning erections are a vital sign of vascular and hormonal health. Losing them is like a warning light on the dashboard. And here's a truth most men never hear. Morning erections are not just about sex. They're about your heart health, too. Research from the Mayo Clinic shows that men who lose morning erections are at higher risk of cardiovascular disease. Why? Because testosterone supports healthy blood vessels. When blood flow weakens down there, it often weakens everywhere. In other words, your body might be warning you about your heart years before a heart attack. And finally, difficulties with performance. Some men notice weaker erections. Others struggle to maintain them. These changes often feel humiliating, leading to silence, withdrawal, and distance in marriage. But here's the truth most men never hear. Losing intimacy doesn't have to be permanent. It's a sign, not a sentence. One patient, 67, told me he stopped hugging his wife at night because he felt ashamed. He thought intimacy was over forever. Once we addressed his low testosterone with simple, natural strategies: sleep, nutrition, exercise, stress control, not only did his levels improve, but so did his marriage. His wife said through tears, "I thought I lost him, but I didn't." So, the 7 silent signs of low testosterone after 60 are clear. Fatigue that lingers even after rest. Loss of muscle. Gain of belly fat. Fragile bones and weakness. Irritability and mood swings. Memory problems and brain fog. Loss of desire and morning erections. Performance struggles in the bedroom. Each of these alone might be dismissed as just aging, but together, they paint a picture too sharp to ignore. And if you catch them early, you don't just protect your testosterone, you protect your heart, your bones, your mind, and even your relationships. So here's the lesson. Low testosterone after 60 is not just about losing strength, intimacy, or confidence. It's about listening to your body's early warnings before they grow louder. The fatigue, the shrinking muscles, the mood swings, the fading spark, none of these are random. They are signals, and signals are meant to be acted upon. The good news, when you recognize these signs early, you can take back control. Small, natural changes in lifestyle, better sleep, smart nutrition, daily movement, and stress management can help your body support healthy testosterone levels. And when that happens, energy returns, clarity sharpens, and intimacy often rekindles. So don't brush these changes off as just aging. You are not powerless. You are not alone. Every man over 60 deserves to feel strong, clear-minded, and connected again. If you found yourself in any of these signs, stay with this channel. In my next video, I'll share simple, natural strategies that have helped countless men over 60 restore their vitality. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment if any of these signs resonated with you, and share this video with a friend who might need it. Because your health, your strength, and your manhood are worth protecting starting today. This video is for educational purposes only and does not replace medical consultation. Always talk to your doctor before making any changes to your health routine or starting treatment for low testosterone.